Hello everyone, completely random video today. I thought I would film my very favourite makeup products that I would wear if I was going into town or going for lunch, going for a cup of tea. The reason is I haven't had the chance to film much art this weekend, so I thought I'd do something a bit more relaxed. I really hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe at the end, and here we go. So the makeup that I like to wear regularly tends to be based quite a lot on the 70s and a little bit of the 60s as well. I love the glossy skin of the 70s, loads and loads of bronzer, glossy lips or nude. To get the really glowy skin, I use at the moment the YSL All-in-One Glow Foundation. I can never remember the name of it. Douche Eclat. And I really love this. I did a review of this somewhere on my channel, and it's amazing. It's very light coverage. When it comes in contact with your skin, it actually turns into a sort of watery consistency, so it's super moisturising. Because most of my skin is on the drier side, even though I have combination skin, so I have a very active T-zone, but then the rest of my skin is dry, so this is really moisturising. It's great, it's light coverage, and it's very glowy, but not in a horrible super shimmery way. It's just really subtle and very sophisticated, so I love it. And I love YSL, even though their stuff is so expensive and their shade range is rubbish. So to powder my skin, I use the Burberry Sheer Foundation powder, and that is in trench number 6. This is quite a luminous powder. I have a hilarious story about why this looks like such a complete mess. It's even got a like massive dent in it. I was in Harrods. They used to only sell this in Harrods, or rather they used to only sell Burberry in Harrods. I think they sell Burberry in quite a few places now. But when I bought this, I asked the cosmetics girl for my shade, and she matched my shade perfectly, and it was to trench number 7. However, when she was getting the powder out, there were lots of people talking to her, and I think she wasn't paying attention, so she gave me the wrong shade. And somehow, when she handed me the box, I thought to myself, in the back of my mind, I think she's given me the wrong shade, even though it wasn't on the box, so I don't know, it was like a psychic moment. Although sadly, I didn't actually bother to check it. I just said, thank you, in the very British way that I was too scared to say, actually, I think you've given me the wrong product. So then when I was on the bus, on the way back from Harrods to Victoria, I was getting on the top deck, and I dropped this on the floor because I was so busy looking at the back to see if I'd got the right shade or not. I realised it was the wrong shade, I dropped it on the floor, and it was just like smashed everywhere. And because this was kind of sort of salvageable, I thought, okay, I can sort of, because it's magnetised, I can sort of get it back together. So it looks like a disaster, but it is a brilliant product. Okay, so for eyeliner I use this is the classic eye powder pencil. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is so amazing because it gives a very soft look to the eye. I have very dark, slightly scary eyes if there's too much eye makeup on them. I find if I wear very dark smoky eyes, I kind of look like a raccoon. So this is beautiful because it gives a really soft eye look. So I love it. Charlotte Tilbury, you are amazing. For my highlight, I use the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. For my mascara, I've been using the MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. That's what it looks like. Or rather, it's a sample. I have absolutely no idea where I got this from. I must have bought something from MAC and then they gave it to me, because I feel like it's been hanging around in my house for such a long time. But I have been using it and I probably need to throw it away. It's a pretty good mascara. It's pretty good. It separates very well. It doesn't clump at all. So for my bronzer, I randomly discovered this brand called Black Up, and this is from a shop called Debenhams. I don't know whether they have Debenhams in other countries. I feel like it's such a British store. I don't think I've ever seen a Debenhams in another country, but I could be wrong. It is a really awesome. Can you say awesome for makeup? It is awesome. It's an awesome bronzer. It's called Poudre Sublime, made in Italy. So it has a French name, but it's made in Italy, and it's in the shade number 1. And it's really incredible. I mean, I don't know whether you can see from there, but if I just put it on a little bit on my hand, I basically was in the shop and I swatched it on my hand and I thought, this is the best bronzer I have ever seen. It has the most incredible number of pigments in it, sort of orange, gold, pink. It's extremely shimmery and beautiful, but it looks amazing on the skin. So if you have the brand Black Up in your local Debenhams, then check it out because it's a great brand. Obviously catering for dark skin, but if you're interested in bronzers, I mean, any skin tone can check it out. So yeah, great products, I think. And finally, for my lipstick, I use the MAC Cream Sheen in the shade Ravishing. Ravishing. If only this didn't happen to MAC lipsticks. It's sort of a terrible fate of the very creamy lipsticks that they do. Sort of levels off like a kind of like tabletop mountain, if you like. So this is amazing. I think MAC do some of the best lipsticks. The scent of them is like vanilla ice cream and sends me to heaven. It's so amazing. And I'm a lipstick person. If I was stranded on a desert island and I could take one piece of makeup, it would be my lipstick. It would probably be this lipstick. I love it so much. So sort of orangey peachy colour, that sort of 60s shade that I love. But it's very moisturising and it doesn't give you like a sort of horrible cracked, like deserty type of lips. So I really hope you enjoyed this. Take care and I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back with another art drawing video and some makeup, I'm sure, in the future, and see you guys soon.